just tell you, I have heard a lot of accents in my life. I'm Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, everywhere, and I love the Scottish accent the best. I love it. When you guys come up to talk to me, I just go, just keep talking, say something, anything. I'll listen. I'm so glad to be here with you guys. I've always wanted to come to this country, so thank you for having me and thank you for being here. Real quick, before we get to our little Q&A time, I want to tell you, I played a couple of cuts from a brand new live concert DVD that I have. And the reason I'm excited about it, beyond all of the fun music and everything, is there's something very special on this DVD. Shortly after we started recording Full Metal Alchemist, I got all excited and I turned into kind of a fan myself. And I got together with some of the other voice actors and we made something called Full Metal Fantasy. How many of you have seen Full Metal Fantasy? Not many of you, right? Well, for those of you that are wondering what it is, let me just say, the voice actors cosplay as their characters. So just let that image roll around in your mind for a minute. It's something that we made during Full Metal that very, very few people have ever seen. It's never been online, it's never been available. I only used to show it at conventions. But after I made the concert DVD and I was looking for something to put on the concert DVD to make it kind of extra special, I thought, you know what, maybe it's time that we put Full Metal Fantasy out there for you guys to enjoy. So I brought the brand new live concert DVD with me that includes Full Metal Fantasy, great music. How many of you have ever heard of a show that was on years ago called Star Search? This was way before like American Idol. You guys know American Idol. Star Search was a big talent competition before American Idol. And I was actually a contestant on Star Search in 1993. I know, you're like, I wasn't even born then. But I also decided as a bonus feature to go ahead and put the Star Search appearance on the concert DVD as well. Because you guys just have to see it to appreciate what a nerd I was. I had a mullet. And I wore a purple double-breasted suit. So yeah, I was pretty weird. But I have those at my table, and I'm gonna be signing as long as possible today because I wanna meet as many of you as I possibly can. So as soon as I'm done here, I'll be back over at the table, so come by and say hello, and I look forward to seeing you guys. I wanna take as much time to answer questions, talk to you guys about anything you want to talk about. So this kind gentleman is going to come out into the audience, and I probably am too. Because it's boring up there. I want to come down and talk to you guys. So, do you want to pick somebody?
I got Lady Part next, Manchly.
What voice did you like doing the best?
What voice did I like doing the best? Well, you know what? For the longest time, I was always afraid to answer that question. Because usually when somebody asks me that, they have a character in mind. You know what I mean? Like if I were to ask Winry here, if Winry came to me and said, what's your favorite character? In her mind, she's going, I hope he says Ed. I hope he says Ed, right? So if I say to her, oh, my favorite's Tamaki, Winry may go, oh, darn it, stupid Vic. But, you know, somebody else might like Zero. Somebody else might like Tamaki. Somebody else might like Ikaku, or who knows. So I was always afraid to answer that question. Until we finished recording Brotherhood. And when we finished Brotherhood, I could no longer deny that little pipsqueak was my favorite. So I have to to tell you, Full Metal is my favorite, but Tamaki is a very close second place. Oh, I love me some Tamaki Suo. Ooh. I love Tamaki. Yes.
And I have a lady.
And here comes Winry.
I'm not very tall, so my mum used to say that good things come in small packages. Like
That's for
diamonds and
damn
gold.
sure.
I was wondering what Ed's opinion if you would say that phrase for me.
Good things come in small packages. And of course, short is the new tall. Everybody knows that. Yes.
Okay, can you use Broly's voice to say, Kakarot, let's be friends?
Oh, Broly. Broly. Do you guys ever have nightmares? Broly is my nightmare. Whenever I have a nightmare, he's in it. Because that guy Broly is so hard on the voice that I usually will pay people not to make me talk like Broly. Like if they're like, say Kakarot, I'll be like, here's $5. Please, don't make me say Kakarot. I'll do this just very quietly, just for you. Ready? Kakarot, let's be friends. Okay, I'm gonna pick somebody here. Use. One more time, a little louder. Oh my gosh, did you hear that? Of all the anime I've been in, what would I love to see another season of? That's the easiest question I'll ever be asked. Lauren High School knows. Can I tell you something? If I were rich, I would make another Lauren High School myself. I swear. I would do it. I would totally do it. If I had enough money, because how many of you read the manga? The manga kept going, and the manga's awesome. If I had the money, I would totally finance the making of another Ouran High School, like Ouran College Host Club. Or, well, it wouldn't be Ouran anymore, it would have to be like the Harvard University Host Club, something like that. I love that, yes.
Question here.
Me and my friends, we all come from South Wales.
Hi!
We stopped at the Star Trek.
She just said Star Trek.
And about 2 weeks ago, I showed them the Pilgrim 2 scene.
You did?
They've just gone crazy over it.
If I could get to you, I would hug you right now. I love you. Did they enjoy it?
They're just obsessed with it.
Oh my gosh. Did anybody watch it here just a little while ago? I heard it. I was over there signing, and I could hear the sound, and I'm like, oh, that's right where, I know exactly where they are in the episode. For those of you that are wondering what we're talking about, my particular fascination when I was a little boy was Star Trek. I loved the original series of Star Trek more than life itself. Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, Dr. McCoy, they were my guys. I used to make my own costumes and go to Star Trek conventions dressed as Captain Kirk. I love Star Trek. So about 2 years ago, I got together with some friends, and you know what we did? We got a big building down in Florida, and we rebuilt all of the original soundstage, all of the sets from the original TV series, and then I cast a brand new web series called Star Trek Continues. I want you to go home and look it up. Will you do that? That's easy to remember, right? Star Trek Continues. How many of you know Mythbusters? Grant Imahara from Mythbusters plays Sulu in my new series. And we've got all kinds of great characters, and I get to fulfill my childhood dream of playing Captain Kirk. So our first episode is online right now. It's called Pilgrim of Eternity. And it actually features an actor from the original series who played a character 45 years ago. And he's playing the same character. He's reprising his character in our episode. So we are very excited about Star Trek Continues. Thank you for mentioning that, sweetie. Thank you. Yes.
What's your favorite musical character?
My favorite Oran character? Oh, that's so easy. Oh, besides Tamaki. You know what? You know who my favorite is? It's funny that you should be hugging Usa-chan, because my favorite is Honey Senpai. And you know why? I think I love Honey the most because Lucy Christian does such an amazing job playing Honey. Every time I would hear her talk, I just had to giggle. Like when I was recording, I was listening, I could hear in my earphones anybody that had already recorded. And anytime she had already recorded, whenever I would hear Honey talk, I would go, I love her so much. I love her.
And we're off to the side over here.
Oh, yes.
What made you want to start doing voice acting?
Well, you know what, sweetheart? People often ask me how I got started voice acting. I really have no idea. Or when I decided I wanted to be a voice actor. You guys, the truth is, I never planned on being a voice actor. Ever since I was very, very young, I was acting. I'd get into theater, church programs, school plays, community theater, anything I could do to develop my skills as an actor. I always loved acting. Stage acting, camera acting, any kind of acting. So when somebody came to me and said, hey, would you like to try voice acting? I thought, hey, why not? It's got the word acting in it. That may be fun. So I went and auditioned for a company, and I had no idea what to expect. And the first role I ever played was Vega in Street Fighter 2. And then I just kept doing it, and I never expected that it would ever grow into what it has become, but I love it. I love it. And for those of you that are interested in voice acting, let me just tell you, the best thing you can do to prepare to be a voice actor is to get as much training as you can as an actor. Acting is the key word in voice acting. All the voice actors I know have an enormous amount of experience in acting. So that would be my suggestion to you. Let's see, hold on. Hi. What's your name?
Carolyn,
Hello, Carolyn. What's your question?
in particular, you voice act Grease. How did you get the part?
You know how I got the part of Greece? Because I didn't get the part of Italy. You know what? I gotta tell you guys something. I wanted to play Italy so bad. You know why? I mean, I had a couple of really good reasons. Number one, I'm Italian! I thought that was a good reason. I mean, hey, I know pasta, believe me. Pasta! Second reason, do you know the Japanese voice actor who played Italy also played a character named Phi in Tsubasa? And I played Phi. So I'm like, I have to play Italy. So I did my best, but I didn't get cast. But I got to play Grease, and I love Grease. And there is Grease right here on the floor beside me with your beautiful cat ears. You're beautiful. Question?
Question over here still from Gemma.
Could you say Edward Irwin's opinion on Colonel Mustang?
Well, let's start with you. What's your opinion of Colonel Mustang?
He's better than Ed.
Now there's a way to get thousands of people chasing you.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Well, I would be happy to donate to your therapy. Because clearly you've got some mental issues there. Anybody that thinks that Colonel Mustang is better than Ed has serious problems. You know, the show is called Full Metal Alchemist, not Flame Alchemist. And there's a reason. You know what? I love Roy Mustang. The truth is, it's a great character. And when people ask me if I did get to play Ed, who would I like to play? I would love to have played Colonel Mustang.